Okay, let me show you a quick way to make an F chord. The dreaded F chord. For beginners, they find it quite difficult usually because the normal way to play it is a bar chord. And most beginners are just not ready for bar chords yet. So let's just do it the easy way, which is like this. Okay, you got a good look at that. Now, what that is an E. I'm just using different fingers than what we're used to, right? That's an E. Also is that. I'm just using those three fingers so that when I slide it up one, that's the F. If I just played those three strings. But I need to bar these two at the bottom with my index finger. And now all the strings are covered from the A string down. And you get a nice clean F. If you're worried about hitting that top one and ruining it, just keep your thumb kind of touching it, so it'll mute it if you do hit it. But that's just for safety, right? So you can jam away with this hand and not worry so much about catching it because it's muted. So there's your F. All it is an E moved up one. And that finger should be sitting there anyway, ready to go. Now, one little side note to the F is it's often followed by a C. And to get a C, all I'm going to do is that index finger, I'm going to roll it so I'm only touching the second string up, not the first one. It's not being touched. So that, and I move my middle finger up one and release that little finger because it was on that same string, and that's the forward finger. So to pick up that note, right? We don't want that because we got this finger covering it now. So that comes off, that one goes on. I wouldn't even worry about this finger because it's going to fall right into place. As soon as you go to strike your C, you'll feel it in your finger because you're squishing with the palm of your finger, so to speak, right? And you just roll it into the one string. So let's see, that'd be... Muscle memory will kick in and take you right there. This one is barely moving. I'm just doing this. So that index finger, all you're really worried about is this one. It's right there and we want to move it to there. And you've got your C. And you release your little finger at the same time, right? So it'd be... Learning to fly, F. Learning to see. And if you're into it, A minor, G. But that's a song. I'll do a lesson on the song. We were working on the F, right? It's an E, bumped up one fret, and your index finger grabs those two. If you need to go to a C, you're going to move up one and roll your hand like that, releasing that little finger. Okay, one last thing. Another chord that shows up in a lot of songs is F7. And all that is this index finger again. Instead of squashing two, we just want that one string again, the same one from the C. So we get this sound. Kind of a bluesy F, if you will, right? And when both are pressed down, it's missing that note, right? That rings out on that last string down here is what's getting it. So there you go, F, no bar chord, unless you want to. The reason why that bar chord that beginners don't like it is it's the toughest because your arm leaves the side of your body here, goes that way, then your wrist hangs a right, and then we have to throw the whole thing under the elbow, you know, like this action. So that's quite a bit to ask of a beginner when you can get the same thing doing that, nice and easy, fifth string down, and you got your F. Do that, we got an F7. One string up, release the little finger, and I've already rolled my finger, right, the index, so you have a C. And you really haven't gone far, but just work on that F. And if you work on that change, you'll find it comes up quite a bit. Okay, that's it for now.